Truth is they're strangers like magicians. Never knew them tricks were up your sleeve.
Hey, I'm sick of this back and forth start. It's starting to get contagious. I have to put the bridges out you burnt. What I felt inside would have been outrageous. Stop acting, think I believe that's catfish, poor performance. Watch your number, please, or contact. Buzz you up so I can call that a ballin'.
Can't tell me like, what do you want? Yeah, tell me like, what do you need? Fresh tip when you're doing your feet. New LV when you fly the seas. Call plumbing cause I'm at a been swimming cause I'm in a deep. Don't call me, you already know. I'm on the road and you for the streets. Young and it ain't the same. I guess we're on different things. I guess now we're distant strangers. You said there's no fun in pain, but I was not the one to change. I was not the one to save you. And you were my everything. Now I regret everything. I wanted you here with me, but you didn't want that. I'm doing anything. I don't know what's you're in. I wanted you here with me, but it was too much to ask for. You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything. I had a dream, I had a vision. I had to work for this and you didn't. I had to bleed, still got the stitches. I learned to swim from all your burned bridges. Say you're the poet and the prophet, but you never saw me coming. Always starving for attention, and I got the kind you wanted, and it's killing you now. You wanna spin it around, but the truth's still the truth. Nothing you can do. I feel it in my bones. Won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this. You can't stop this. You can't stop this. You can't stop. I had a dream, and now I live it. Ain't it a gift to know it's God-given? I'm not gonna waste it. Stop wasting your breath. Stop speaking in whispers. Say that with your chest. I feel it in my bones. Won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stone.
The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Detroit Lions and the Chicago Bears. We're just 2 steps away from the Super Bowl, and we're underway in this NFC Divisional matchup. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. First give of the game to the LSU product. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
At the 39-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
To throw, Williams. And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference.
wanted something to save, you wanted something to tame, you wanted me to come running when you called my name, you wanted something to train, girl, that you could keep on the chain, girl. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in, but that's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside dog. I'm born to howl at the moon, you know I need me sleeping till noon, gonna do what I do, girl. Hell no, it ain't you, girl. Yeah, I've heard it before, and I know that it hurts.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Up next, it's our main event between the Detroit Lions and the Chicago Bears. For a spot in the NFC Championship game, this one is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They run. It's the rookie from Louisiana. Danced away from one tackle, but not able to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play.
As a corner in this league, well, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. If you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Quick throw outside, and they might throw this again. Maybe some nerves. It's an interception on his first pass. Matt Milano in to pick it off.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions parlay the interception into points. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. So the first lead of our game goes to our visitors, Brock, and I know it is very early, but tough not to have that word upset at least start to creep into your mind just a bit.
You go into someone else's building in the playoffs, this place has been juice. They have been so hyped to get to this game. Yeah, and the odds certainly in the home team's favor, but you go out and score, touchdown on the opening drive, you level it a whole bunch.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Dive play straight ahead. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. And dose of the hurry up here.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Finds him on the crossing route. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. They get 23 on that one. And it'll be first down Bears. Williams with a quick pass out wide. It's going to be a short pickup down to the 22. Kirby Joseph up for the stop.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Offense up to the line fast.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Completed left side to Thomas. Good reaction to the RPO. They're going to get to him behind the line.
A good RPO play, it takes a lot of time. Proper decision-making from a calm, cool, collected offense. Well, that one didn't have any of it.
Break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Dumped off to his running back. And he's brought down after a short gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
3rd down, and they need to get 10. Third and long for him here. Oh, put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right? And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm. That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Third down run by Gibbs. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
They're going for this. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
There's a dive up the middle. And he'll take this in at for 7. We've got 7-3 now. Offense in the hurry up here.
The 36-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Running for the marker on 2nd. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Sending him on the dive. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense in the hurry up here.
Gain of 6. And the Bears, 1st down.
They'll run here on 1st down. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. That'll do it for 1/4 of this NFC Divisional Round matchup. The Lions out in front. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. Welcome back. 2nd quarter about to start. Bears with a chance for at least 3, possibly 6. From the red zone now. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a 2nd quarter lead. Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bears push their lead to 3. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here comes Williams on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. Great vision, gets him across midfield. I don't think they're going to catch him. Touchdown! He takes the kick all the way back for 6. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Gets everything he has under this one. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
When that ball left his hands, Kate, he envisioned a massive play, and he nearly saw it happen for all the wrong reasons. What a great effort there defensively to track the ball and be in position to nearly pick it.
Second and 10 now. Williams has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
The ball Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Working from the gun, Williams. Finds a seam down the middle. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This kid's down inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Again, it's Williams. Completed to his running back. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Williams to throw on first. It's caught at the 4. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. So they'll decline this and take the result. Four downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Running it after the penalty. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
Down at the 2-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and
Williams from the gun. Escapes the pocket. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So they'll be left with third and goal. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on fourth, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Swift. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up fourth down.
he was taken down.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate, two sides charging each other, and they meet right at that line. And they didn't have to try and backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
Just 2 yards away, so the offense going for it. It's fourth and goal. Play clock winding down. Head coach Ben Johnson calls for a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Just 2 yards away, so the offense going for it. It's fourth and goal. Oh, they'll try and run it in. And he's in for the touchdown. The Bears take a second quarter lead. Well, they took a gamble, and it paid off with a touchdown on fourth and goal.
And to do it on the ground at that's a confidence builder. Confidence builder for the big guys up front. Confidence builder for the running back to win at the line of scrimmage. And frankly, Kate, a confidence builder for this fan base that loves coaches being aggressive and going for it on fourth down.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10.
DC, what's up?
I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. Nice cut back to the right sideline. taken down as he takes this to the 38. They get 27 on the play. And the Lions have a first down. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Going to the ground again on first. Winning there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More from Soldier Field after this. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They're going play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
5, play 20, 2 for 1. Hey, 5.
Goff now, 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions get some late points and the lead.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
And the point after is good by Schmidt. And the Lions take a 4-point lead.
Bears 17.
And here is Schmidt to send this away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Williams set to pass. The left side is hauled in by Loveland. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
At the 43-yard line.
Handoff on 2nd and short. He spins right by him. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Out of the pistol, Williams. Flushed out of the pocket. Moving right. And brought in inside the 20. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
What is that?
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
To throw is Williams. This one's caught. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
What is that?
Williams to throw. Brings it in. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears take the lead just before halftime. Santos now for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Bears push their lead to 3.
Bears 24, Lions 21. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
At their own 35-yard line.
First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half.
Here we go. Black 20, 11. Tiger, Tiger. Super 1, Super 1. What's that?
Out of the shotgun, gone. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's second down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10.
180. We're good. We're good. Ric Flair. What's that?
From the gun, Goff. He puts some juice on a deep throw into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that. He's there for the interception. And the Bears get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
At their own 31-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. He's back to throw. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Somebody is going to the NFC Championship game from this one. Let's find out who as our second half gets underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. They'll toss it to Gibbs. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And he has this down to the 34. That goes for 32 yards. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
It speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. On first down, it's Gibbs. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Jalen Johnson with the stop. Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8.
Hey, 76. Hey, 20. Value 3. Value 14. 14. Tiger, Tiger.
Goff setting to throw. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10. Here's a toss left. Gibbs. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got second and 11.
Even on the outer edges of this field, Kate, a cornerback making a stop behind the line, it's impressive. But in the middle third, that takes a special and fearless type of cornerback.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. They'll go play action. And he brings it in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. Schmidt tacks on that extra point. And the Lions take a 4-point lead. And here is Schmidt to send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Now Williams. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
I'll say this, Kate. This quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
Five still to go here. This is 2nd down. Williams will look to throw. Short pass brought in. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
You know, Kate, it's almost as if the defense invited him to make that throw. That was a play they knew they could defend, and they stopped it right at the line.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, here's Williams. He's going deep. So the heave knocked away from the intended targets. That brings up 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there. Looking to throw. The call won't work out. That's incomplete. We're going to have a change of possession on the other side of our 2-minute warning.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Taking a chance to the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Hey, let's go. Hot. Like 20, 14, 14, 12, 12. Rick Flair.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Throw caught at the 6. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions now lead by 10. And this is Schmidt for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Lions drive their lead to 11. And here is Schmidt to send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
Yeah, really with the, I should probably sign a head, boy, because I got all the heads, boy. All that drink you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drip. All that rap to pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills. All the books TV, I thought it made
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Odunze's got it right side. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Working quickly here. On play action, here's Williams. Bails out of the pocket quick. That's to Odunze again. Quick rally to the catch by the defense, stopping the gain at the 33. Working quickly here.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
First down, Williams to throw. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 2nd down.
What is it?
To the air yet again, Williams. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
3rd down, here's Williams. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Offensive line fast.
That's another Bears first down. First and 10 at the 14.
In the red zone now. And this is going to fall incomplete in the end zone. Wanted it all right there. Now they've got to regroup for 2nd down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Williams thrown again here on 2nd down. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Matt Milano in to pick it off. And the Lions get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity that looks in that close, particularly as we get through the 2nd half. But once you get, you have to finish with points.
Drive begins with Gibbs. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line.
Gain of 19 yards. That's good for the Lions. First down.
We're down to 1 quarter to play in this NFC Divisional Round matchup. It's Lions football. If they can hold this lead, they'll continue this postseason run. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Straight ahead with Gibbs. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
4 down. We go tonight. 180. 5. Hey, 76.
Back to Gibbs now on 2nd. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only a couple yards there, and now it's 3rd and 7.
And it's 3rd down.
Super. Hard ball. Cut. 180. Hey, shell. 12. Turbo.
They'll air it out on 3rd. That's him on the quick hitter. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Tonight. 120. 2 up. Super 1. 11. What's that?
On 4th down, gone. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Williams from the gun. Finds his back complete. And the defense gets the stop to deny that first down. It's still a very good gain. They picked up 12, 3rd and short.
12 yards on the play. Leads to 3rd
Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Williams with a quick pass out wide. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
And the Bears, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Williams on 1st down. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Here's Williams again. Connecting on the slant. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Those are the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Bears 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
1st down throw by Williams. And he scores. It is a Chicago touchdown. The Bears now within 1 score in the 4th. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
So the touchdown was only a part of it, Brock. They're going to go for 2 now and try to make this just a field goal game.
For the 2-point conversion.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. And he's got it. That gets him 2 and puts them within a field goal here late. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
And no, he's caught before he can reach the end zone, Brock. They got him at the 4. If only every drive could start like this, right, partner? 1st and goal to begin this one. Running it with Gibbs. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Trying to sneak here, Goff. They charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Lions holding on to a field goal lead. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. He has it on the QB sneak. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Lions make it a 9-point advantage. All right, Brock, wondering your thought here, because to me it felt like they already had a play picked out to go for it on 4th down if that sneak hadn't worked. Do you agree?
Well, by they, if you mean the guys in the booth on the sideline, sure. But the 11 on the field, that effort just showed you they were not thinking about anything else but pushing it across the line.
And here is Schmidt to send this away. Johnson now on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. To throw, Williams. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's Williams. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. So we'll get it inside the 45-yard line before the return goes out.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
The toss, running right, it's Gibbs. He's still going at the 30. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And the Lions have a first down.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. And he couldn't quite break it. Still a 5-yard gain, though. Third down. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
With all these collisions these running backs take between the tackles, sure nice to get a little crease on the outside, get that open field, and let these runners do their thing.
Play not developing as they had hoped, so that's a loss of yardage, Brock. Fourth down coming up. The Bears going to use their third and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. The lead looks safe, but the pedal's staying down. They're going for this.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80s. 19 Lions. Panther Street. Panther Street. 60 Bobcat. 60. Chap 60. Chap 60.
They'll throw for it. He connects downfield. And he's in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. And the point after is good by Schmidt. And the Lions take a 3-possession lead. And here is Schmidt to send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Chased out to his right. Now he takes it. Give him 25 on that play. And that'll be first down Chicago.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the first down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
Williams to throw on first. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. It's a pickup of 26. And it'll be first down Bears. The timeout's taken now as we have one, possibly two snaps remaining in this ball game. Offense is set. First and 10. From the red zone on first. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So the Lions get the win on the road. And they pulled off the rare and elusive road win in the postseason, which means their journey stays alive another week as they head to the conference championship, where they're going to get a shot to punch their ticket to the Super Bowl. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from Chicago.
go.